restarting. So now Kirtana has qualified today only. Oppo A15s. You are going for IBPS PO or a federal bank? Mr.
Sir,
Oppo,
good evening, sir.
good evening.
Sir, I'm Asha. Sir, I'm Asha from Pondicherry University.
Acha. What is your name?
Asha Vardhana Kumar.
I know. Harshavardhana Kumar. You are from Tamil Nadu?
Pondicherry, sir.
No, I'm asking native of.
Pondicherry.
Oh, so that means Tamil is your mother tongue.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. I thought it must be some North Indian boy with Nasha
No,
and all that. Doesn't matter. Good. So what was the GD topic given to you today?
yesterday it was GD for me, sir.
Ah,
And I qualified for it. And for next week, I'm having an interview for federal.
have they given the date also?
I
No.
think 19, 20 or 21 something they said.
1920, that's much quickly. Hore Baba. Oh.
A college they said like this, sir.
Then you better take your first mock on 17th.
Okay, sir.
17th or 18th?
Okay, sir.
Which date you want?
17.
17.
Sunday, sir.
17 is Sunday. Okay.
18 Sunday.
No. 17 is not Sunday. Na. 11th is
17
Sunday.
is Saturday, sir.
11th is Saturday. Your college is leave or you have classes?
I don't know, sir. For Friday only I know.
Friday only you will know. Okay. Provisionally, I am putting your timing as 5:30 p.m.
On Saturday, sir.
on Saturday.
Okay, sir.
What is your number? First 5 numbers?
Phone number, sir.
Yeah.
936.
Okay.
168.
Okay, I will fill up the balance. Name is Harshavardhan, Pondicherry University. Good. So all of you are only federal banks, no problem for me. I can discuss about this one, that is some federal
Sir,
bank.
I have one doubt.
Yeah, federal bank oriented questions. Yeah. Tell me.
Sir, then I'll also be having an interview on the same date, right?
You are also Pondi, na? Must be.
Yes.
You will also have it around that time quickly. And in fact, your GD was in the morning or afternoon?
Afternoon, sir, 1:30 p.m.
What about our Harsha? Harsha, when did you have your GD?
315, sir.
3:15. Acha. ठीक है. No problem. So shall I give you time? 6 p.m. Shall I give you? Sibi. Sorry, Shini.
Sir, on
Shiny.
Saturday?
Saturdays. Saturday it's evening 6 p.m. Okay for you?
Yes, sir. Okay.
First 5 numbers, tell me.
70345.
Okay. Please send one message from your cell phone confirming the time for first mock interview.
Okay,
Okay,
sir. Okay,
good.
sir.
Very nice. Now this session, what is her name? Kirtana is the baby of the class. Also our Harshavardhan is also baby of the class. All of you will be knowing about this particular file, A 2023 interview questions. A 2023 Federal Bank interview questions. That is the file. So see, actually in your interview, mainly what are the questions that will be asked? If you have a notebook and pen and pencil, please note down. Do you have a notebook or you have to take it out? Please take a notebook and write down. See, invariably the questions will be only HR related questions to check up about yourself. Tell me about yourself. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What are your achievements? Why did you prefer this particular subject, economics? or computer science, or whatever subject you have selected. Why did you select this? What is the project you are doing on this one? Are you taking some internship? If that is the case, what is your experience regarding that? Then they will ask you to tell about your native place, tell the importance of your native place. By importance, we mean what are the crops grown, what are the industries available, who are the important people available there, like that. If somebody is coming from Guruvayur, he can always say Guruvayur is known for the Guruvayurappan temple. That's why it's famous. And besides that locality, these are the crops grown. There are no industries. Like that, you can speak out. The famous people of Guruvayur and all, like say who is your MLA or MP of that place, you can mention that one. Okay. So that way, and supposing you are from Trivandrum, you can always say about Mr. Sashi Tharoor. Supposing you are from Wayanad, you can always say about what is that man's name? Rahul Gandhi, like that. Okay, very good. And after telling that, the type of questions we will see, what are the questions they are asking. And I always ask my candidates to be familiar with the balance sheet figures as on 31/12/24/3, because majority of the candidates I get are marketing graduates or finance graduates, like that. So please read this. Kirtana, you are finance, na?
Yes, sir.
Please read this. Are you seeing on the screen?
No, sir.
Oh, what mistake I am doing.
Federal Bank announced the financial results for the quarter ended 31st December 2023. The key highlights of the result on a YOY basis are as follows.
What is
Total
YOY? What is YOY?
year-of-year basis.
Year on year.
Sir?
Year on year.
Okay. Year-on-year basis
That is,
are as
now
follows.
we are comparing 1st October 22 to 31st December 22. That is compared with 1st October 23 to 31st December 23. Okay. You are a commerce graduate. You must be able to explain properly. Continue. Kirtana.
Total business of the bank is rupees 4.39 lakh crore. 3 crores. Total deposit is rupees 2.39 lakh crore. Total net advances is rupees 2 lakhs crore. And net profit at rupees 1007 crore. Return on asset for quarter 3 stood at 1.39 percentage, and return on equity stood at 14.80 percentage. Gross net profit per annum and
Hello. Gross net profit nahi. You are a finance student, Kirtana.
sorry,
Gross NPA.
gross NPA and net NPA.
Non-performing asset.
Yes,
Hello.
sir. Yes, I got confused.
Yeah. Please read properly again.
Yes, sir.
Gross.
Gross non-performing asset and net non-performing asset at 2.29 percentage and 0.64 percentage respectively. Federal Bank share price as on 07/02/20.
Sorry. Mistake. What is today's date? 14th.
Yes, sir.
I asked you whether it is 15th today. You also said yes, sir. 15th. You remember?
Me.
Kirtana. Today, when we were talking, you told wrongly. Doesn't matter. Don't worry, Mustafa. Where are you? Here. 149.45. Every day it changes. Today's date is 14. 149. எவ்வளவு சொன்னேன்? 149.
0.45.
அப்புறம் அதுக்கப்புறம் the market capitalization எங்க இருக்குது இது market capitalization இதுல கிடைக்கலையா market cap வேற ஒன்னொரு இடத்துலலாம் it will be coming correctly. Here in this it is not coming correctly. Federal Max market price 149 and what is the why I am not able to get it? In some days I used to get it clearly. I think I should search differently. 1 minute. Federal Bank share price. If we search, it will come correct. Federal Bank share price today. Yeah. See, it is coming. And market capitalization. 363.82 billion. 363.82 billion. 363.82 billion. So before going for the interview, you should check from the Bombay Stock Exchange, or you can search this also. What is this? Moneycontrol.com. Moneycontrol.com, Federal Bank share price. If you search, you will get it. Okay, very good. Now please read. Now read from here. Federal Bank share price.
Federal Bank share price as on 14/2/24 is rupees 149.45. Market capitalization is rupees 363.82 billion. Tangible net worth is
28
28,080 crore. Share capital is rupees 484 crore. CRAR, capital risk weighted asset ratio, is 15.02%.
Good. Now you are a finance student. Can you explain what is GNPA percentage? How this is arrived? Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
You do not know means you should willingly say sorry, sir. I don't know.
Sir, I don't have idea about it, but can I try? Like, I don't know whether it's correct.
But if you are 60% confident, try. Otherwise, say I don't know.
Sir, I don't know.
Gross NPA means what? The total of advances which have become NPA. What is the definition of NPA? See, in the case of bank advances where installments are not repaid, or interest is not repaid for 90 days and above from the due date, it is considered as NPA. And actually, there is one more definition for agriculture that we need not bother, but agriculture graduates must know. In the case of agriculture, in the case of short-term advances, short-term means 6 months advances, from the due date, if the installments or interest are not paid for 2 crop seasons, that means 12 months, it will be considered as NPA. In the case of long-term crops, that is like sugarcane, where it is given for 1 year, from the due date, if 1 year period has lapsed and is not repaid, it will become NPA. Once an account becomes NPA, it will be classified under substandard assets. Prior to this, where installments are paid properly, interest is paid properly, the account will be classified as standard assets. Now that the account has become NPA, it is classified as substandard assets. It will stay in this substandard assets for a period of 12 months. And after 12 months, it will be transferred to doubtful assets. And after 3 years, it will be transferred to lost assets. These are all decided based on subject to the security and all. Based on that, provision has to be made for the NPA. For example, accounts become NPA this year 100 crores. Then out of them, if we have 50 crores secured advances, then 15% of it will be provided. That is 50 into 15 by 100. It comes to 7.5 crores. Then out of the balance 50 crores, which is an unsecured advance, bank has to provide this year itself 25% of that. That means 25% of 50 crore is 12.5. So 7.5 plus 12.5. This year bank has to provide 20 crores to its expenditure, and it will be kept in a suspense account. So gross NPA percentage means what is the amount outstanding under NPA, that is substandard, doubtful, loss assets as on today, total figure divided by total advances into 100 will give you gross NPA percentage. Now I was telling you about the provision. So supposing in our bank we have only 100 crore NPA, and out of which provision to be made is 20 crore. Now that will be subtracted from gross NPA. Balance is known as net NPA. So gross NPA figure divided by total advances into 100 is equal to GNPA percentage. Net NPA divided by total advances into 100 is equal to net NPA percentage. That figure is 2.29 and 0.64 for our federal bank as on 31/12/2023. Kirtana,
Yes, sir.
could you follow to some extent?
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, listen to the video once again and take notes of that clearly. Okay. Or it may be available in guidely interview material also. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Good. Because I am not asking Shini and all, because they are not commerce graduates. They will not be questioned that much detail.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Very good. Now coming to what are the other questions they are asking. This is how it is going. I request our Harshavardhan to read this. Harshavardhan, please read.
Yes, yes, yes. I introduced myself apart from what is already given in the document.
Okay.
My interest music, and I said it makes me relax when asked aloud. When about my name, its meaning. Ready to relocate to North. If parents are not willing, what will you do? Related to banking, revenue source, current account, savings account, NBFC, different types of banks, RBI and its governor, in charge of insurance stock,
That's all.
current affairs.
I will tell the answers for this. What is the revenue source for the bank? Number one, interest on loans. Number two, say commission earned on bank assurance and mutual fund collection. Also rent on lockers. Then interest on government securities bought by the bank, plus the dividends on shares invested by the bank, interest on debentures, if any, invested by banks. These are the sources of revenue for the bank. Current account is deposits are classified into twofold. One is demand deposit, another is time deposit. Demand deposits current account is one where there is no restrictions regarding number of withdrawals, but the minimum balance fixed for this is higher than savings account. Because say current account is opened by business people like proprietors, partnership, limited companies, and no interest is paid in current account by the banks, and charges will be levied based on number of entries made in the account for a particular quarter. And yeah, this much is sufficient. Normally, ATM card is given only in respect of sole proprietor accounts, not in respect of partnership and limited company accounts. However, they can have internet banking and all that. That is not a problem. And next type of demand deposit is savings account. Savings account normally carry less number of rupees for minimum balance, depending on whether the branch is situated in rural area or semi-urban area or urban area. Same thing applies to current account also. Then savings account is opened by individuals or 2 or 3 individuals joining together for saving purposes. For the balance outstanding in the savings account nowadays, Federal Bank is paying interest at the rate of 3.10% for 3.05% for balance up to 5 lakhs and at 3.10% for balance above 5 lakhs. Then in the case of savings account, there are a restriction on number of withdrawals. We can withdraw up to 50 times in a half year. When number of transactions exceed that, there will be service charges levied by the bank. And in this account can be opened as say in the name of individual or in the name of either or survivor, A and B. Either or survivor means anyone can operate the account, and after the death of one of them, survivor can operate the account. Another type of account is known as farmer or survivor. Farmer or survivor means a father and son. Father will be operating the account as long as he is alive, and son will get right to operate on the account only after the demise of father. There is one more type of account known as anyone or survivors or survivor, where the deposit account is the name of 3 or 4 or 5 people. Anyone can operate as long as they are, anybody can operate. If somebody dies, others can operate the account. One among others can operate the account. Current account and savings account are called demand deposits. They are also commonly referred as CASA deposits. Banks are very keen on getting CASA deposits more because the cost of funds incurred is very low and the profit earned by the bank will be higher. There is one more type of deposits known as time deposits, fixed deposit and recurring deposit. Fixed deposit minimum number of days 7, maximum 10 years. Recurring deposit minimum number of period 6 months, maximum 10 years. In the case of FD, a lump sum will be remitted into the bank, and the bank will pay every quarter interest at the agreed rate. The interest rate will go up depending on the period for which it is opened. In the case of fixed deposit, if the person wants loan, he can take 90% of the deposit as loan, and he has to pay 2% more interest. And in case he decides to foreclose the deposit, he will be given reduced interest depending on the period for which the deposit was with us. A recurring deposit is one where same amount is to be remitted into the account every month. If in a particular month it is defaulted, penalty will be levied by the bank. Penalty will be levied by the bank. So I am reminded about my not transferring funds in RD. That's it. That's right. And RD also, you can get loan up to 90%. If you foreclose, you will lose interest. That's all. Okay, could you follow? Yeah. Are you following Shini, Kirtana, and
Yes,
Arsha?
yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So like this, for all these things, you must try to prepare more by looking into, there is a material I have given you, guidely material. Are you aware of that? Did you see that one?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it must be there. I have given it to you. Kirtana might not have seen because she has done only today. Harshavardhan, you also completed today or yesterday?
What, sir?
GD.
Yesterday, sir.
Oh. See, this is the folder I have given you. I'm telling for all the three of you because all of you are new to this. Here, this is subject questions folder. If you click this, there are some subjects for which questions are given. For example, famous is commerce. Commerce interview guidebook. This is the famous one. Apart from that, you have electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, civil engineering, then chemistry, chemical engineering. But if there is a degree for which the questions are not given here, what you can do is you can go to Google and search, for example, psychology related interview questions. You can search like this and you will get indeed.com and so many other questions you will get. Just revise them. But based on my experience in Federal Bank, they never go very deep into your subject. Broad ideas only they will ask, like what is the project you have done and all that. Only in the case of agriculture field officers, they will go deep into that subject. Similarly, for MBA finance students, they will go deep into the subject by asking questions relating to commerce, accountancy, ratio analysis, and economics. For economic students, I have already given yesterday 100 economics related questions. So questions not very much tough, very simple questions will be asked and you must be prepared to answer them correctly. And computer related questions also, there's something is given under Bankers Adda interview book, 10 pages book I have given you. In that it is there. You can go through that. Apart from that, say the file given to you consists of this. You can read anything, everything is interview only. But for want of time, I suggest people to read Guidely Interview. Guidely Interview read. Then you must be thorough with the job role of probationary officer. Job role of probationary officer, that is so lengthy, but you must read and try to make it short for you. Now I request Shini to read this.
Roles and responsibilities. Customer customer acquisition, business survey, augmentation of para banking income, and assisting the team in achieving all the business targets of the bank. Front end customer facing role to meet the expected standards of external and internal customer service rendered by the branch by ensuring process standardization, timely service, inculcation of customer centric culture, and strong operational controls in accordance with the quality standards of the bank. Ensuring customer delight by personally attending the customers who visit the branch and assisting them with the banking operations and functions. Providing financial solutions to customers to find an appropriate banking product as per their need or requirement, to meet and exceed their expectations by offering assistance through cross selling of banking and third party products.
Yeah, next, Kirtana.
Handling retail operations of the branch, example sales and processing of liability and asset products, cash operations management, front office management, managing on-site and off-site ATMs, strong room operations, passing of checks, issuance of demand draft, ATM cards and checkbooks.
In the morning.
Continue.
Working towards achieving the business targets of the branch as well as the assigned individual targets by continuously enhancing the relationship with the customers, meeting prospective customers and adding them to the existing client base, assisting in digital transformation by promoting various digital products offered by the bank among the customers, a liaison with senior officials, peers of the branch, and ensure that the day-to-day operations of the branch are well executed diligently.
Yeah, next.
Assist-
Next is Harshavardhana. Develop.
Develop a learning attitude.
Mm.
Develop a learning attitude for self and motivate others by consistently updating with various policies of the bank and trends emerging in a global financial market. Learn people management, develop a capability to manage this or our own team in future. Any other work allotted from time to time as per the administrative requirements of a bank.
Good. So you must read this. This has been given to you in this one. And job role over NBFC and all. If you want, you can see this. What are the questions given? Stand Up India Risk Management. Union Ministers List. It has not been updated. So you may have to update it. Static GK. Static GK and all, they ask rarely. That is, for example, what are the river projects in your country? Then like that, supposing you are from Tamil Nadu, and that too from Tirunelveli, they will ask about Kudangulam project and all that. What do you know about that? Something like that. And about state politics also they will ask you. And now that this is election year, they will be asking questions relating to election. Who is the Chief Election Commissioner of India? Who is the election commissioner of your state? Who are the other two election commissioners? Like that, they will ask questions. And once you are thorough through that one, then I would suggest you to go through Federal Bank website thoroughly. Whatever comes to before your eyes, you please get to know that. Aim high. Here, today, I think they have issued some gold bonds or so. About that, they have given. So, if the interview is going to happen in the near future, you please go through all the points that are given. If you click at these things, you will get some slides. revise all the slides, and you also know how many customers, how many banking outlets, how many ATMs, how many cash recyclers. Please memorize. Then comes about us. In this about us, you please try to know this one at least. What are the core values of Federal Bank? Cares, commitment to excellence, agility, relationship orientation, ethics, sustainability. Then also know about bank's credit rating milestones, Federal Bank Hormes Memorial Foundation, then corporate social responsibility, business philosophy, and all that. Then you come to key personnel and get to know the names of important people. Mr. Shyam Srinivasan is the MD and CEO. Then Shalini Warrior and Harsh Dugar are the executive directors. Then Mr. A.P. Hota is part-time chairman. We have other directors also. I suggest you get to know at least 2 or 3 directors' names. They have asked in one interview names of 3 directors. So please go through that one. And after this is over, you come to awards and accolades. Under accolades, you can't be going through previous years. Just go through this year, find out they have been given Bank of the Year Award 2023 by The Banker. They have been classified as top 10 large India's best workplace for women. Then top 50 large India's workplace for millennials. Like that, important points. If any 1 or 2 more you can remember about the awards. Next, you come to corporate social responsibility. Here, they are actually interested in KP Hormes Memorial Foundation scholarships. Then they give scholarships. Then they give buses to schools and colleges. They also give, say, funds for hospitals and all for their betterment. So that way they try to fulfill their corporate social responsibility. Full detail about corporate social responsibility, search in Google and you will get a Wikipedia page that will tell you banks which are, so not banks, companies which are making, say, some sizable profit for the last 500 crores or so, they have to contribute 2% of their profit towards CSR responsibilities. This money is used in, say, maintenance of parks, roads, bridges, etc. Besides scholarship and other things. So this much it is sufficient. You get to know about the Federal Bank. Invariably, they will ask you, tell us about Federal Bank. You will tell it was started in the year 1931 by KP Hormes. The present managing director and CEO is Mr. Shyam Srinivasan. The bank's headquarters is in Aluva, Kochi. It has got 1.66 crore customers. It has got so many branches, so many ATMs and cash recyclers. Like that, you tell and keep it, you wait. If they still give time, then you can tell about the financial figures as on 31/12. I have given you only very limited figures. Please memorize that and try to tell that in the interview. So that much will do for the Federal Bank aspect, knowing about bank. After that, you should go through this website and know about what are the various products they have. Deposit products, loan products. Under loan products, they have a gold loan against jewels, gold loan. Then they have a loan against deposit. Then they have, say, loan for agriculture purposes, allied activities, exports, education, housing, then renewable energy, infrastructure, self-help groups, then MSMEs. These are the products of loans. Retail loans is their main point. Now, of course, they have reduced personal loan because of the directions of the Reserve Bank of India. Apart from this, they have their digital products in the form of internet banking, mobile banking, then WhatsApp banking, missed call banking, then FASTag. And now they have also come out with provision for opening of account online. So these are the points you can get to know about. Deposit side, still more detail, savings bank, current account, fixed deposit, recurring deposit. If you can remember about basic savings bank account, please go through that also. Then about deposit accounts, loan accounts, and especially then you can also study, commerce students can study about retail, that is priority sector advances. That also you study, keep it with you. So this much is sufficient for Federal Bank, knowing about Federal Bank. They will ask you to tell about Federal Bank, not the history. That is why I have abridged what one has to say, and like this you can present it to them. This is what it is for the today. Yeah. Thank you so much. Best wishes. We will meet if time permits. Maybe we will meet. At least I will talk to you to know, have you studied something and all that. Tomorrow at 8:30 we will meet as usual, and let us see. Yesterday what happened? I was reading more of one particular book, wherein they have given lot of details about that, and the inflation rate and all. There only they have told present inflation rate is 5.38% and all that. So today the staff strength from IBPS PO is nil. Nobody is. It's okay, no problem. And however, the interviews will continue. Now, next point to be told is, yeah, you must attempt reading Bankers Adda interview book, then guidely material, or at least go through the year 2023 like this. When you come across a question which you don't know, please search in Google and make briefly points out of that. That much will do for you to succeed. Best wishes. Thank you. Any other
Thank
questions,
you.
please? Yeah, but one thing, I know you children are so pressurized. You have college on the one side, exam on the other side, or project work on the other side. I know that with all that you have to study. Some people are lucky, they are not having classes. Some are staying at home. So for them, it is convenient. They can prepare very well. It depends. Let us hope for the best. கீர்த்தனா, நாளைக்கு வரும்போது ஏதாவது ஒரு 4-5 கேள்விகளுக்கு சிறப்பாக விடை தெரிந்து கொண்டு வர வேண்டும்.
Okay, sir.
சரியா? I am just telling her, tomorrow when you come for the class, please come prepared with answers for any 4 or 5 questions, maybe from and out of the list given to you, or anything else also relating to banking, relating to current affairs, etc. Supposing you go for interview in the next 2 days, certainly there will be question about farmers' protest. Farmers are protesting from Haryana and Punjab. In Delhi, they are protesting for government to agree for what? That minimum support price for all the crops. The government says they won't agree for it at this stage. So that's where the problem stands now. So you must go through newspaper right from today, and to help you get it done, I have made you a member of newspaper group wherein I will post details, various papers, at least 3 or 4 papers. And I will also give you current affairs snippets, that is briefly every day. You please go through that and prepare. Apart from that, if I get some important data, I also post it in another file and give you the link. So please read them all, equip yourself, and I wish you success. Shini, thank you.
Thank you,
Kirtana,